Okay guys, I'm back. I'm going to be tearing into the door on my 1998 Chevy today. It has had an issue with the door lock since I had to get the handle replaced. That was years ago, and it just hasn't been right since. And now it's to the point where I can't even unlock it from the outside, so I have to unlock the passenger side and get in that way, and it's just not cool. So I really want to get that fixed before it gets cold out, so hopefully I can do it. Actually already started, but I forgot to take a video. See, I tore into it there, and then I realized that I would really benefit from having some picks. So I went to Canadian Tire, got some picks. I've been running into situations where I need these lately, so I thought I better just grab some. And these are definitely tools that you want to wear safety glasses with, no question. These things are dangerous. I've heard stories that are frightening. Like, look. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Square bodies are easier. Should have grabbed when I was at CT is like a pry tool for prying this off, because I don't have anything that's not screwdrivers. Oh well, whatever. I'll do my best. For those of you who have never done this, lucky you. But there's a little clip down there. See, this is exactly what I needed, is this hook. Perfect. See? Forget the two screwdriver method, people. The hook is the way to go. The pick. Pick me. You know what? I'm just putting it in the dish for now. Alright, what's next? Okay. And we're off to the races. Please let this be. Gotta be very careful with these because it is just so old. 1998. I don't like that sound. I wonder if I should have taken that off first. Gotta make that noise. See, this is what's happening. This is what that noise is. These are coming out. Okay. Maybe I have to take this panel off as well, probably, to hook it up, so I guess we'll do that. I'm gonna rip this apart. There's my cameraman. Oh boy. I'm just thinking, like, does this even make sense, what I'm doing right now? It must make sense. Does it make sense? It must make sense. Does it make sense? Oh, I sold my boat. The blood boiler is off of the property. I'm gonna buy something still like old school. I hope I'm doing what needs to be done here. I think I'm gonna have to take the handle off as well. I just watched a little video on how a door latch works, and like, guys, I don't know. I mean, I thought that I would be able to access what needs to happen from in here, but it's just not gonna happen. So let's just take this off. This might be a 2-day project. I think you have to take this off. Really crazy tune. I can't believe I'm doing this actually. Yeah, this is just not, I don't even know if I should be doing this. This is where I have to try to use common sense. This is doing nothing, so what does that mean? I can't see. I'm gonna have to take it off. Okay, that clarifies that yes, I will have to take it off to see why it's not doing anything. I'm ready to buy a new door. I think I know what's going on. This isn't attached to anything. I'll show you guys. This is going to be very, very tedious. Very, very tedious. The last thing I want to do is cause more grief for myself. It is, I'm shitting bricks, okay? I won't back down. Mofo. Maybe I can finagle my hand in there. I'm gonna take the handle off. Does that seem like a bad idea? It seems like a terrible idea to me. Well, that makes no sense. Oh, I'm glad they made this little spy hole. Guys, if it wasn't for that camera, I would not have been able to do that. I mean, it's back in, so. That is some fussy shit. I had to do it again, and it was not as easy this time, I'm telling you guys. Okay, there should be like a cotter pin or something that goes on the other side. I don't have any here. Okay, so let's see what happens when I put the bolts back in. I thought it was cold. It's actually not. If it weren't for the scope, I wouldn't have been able to get this done. I don't know what they were thinking that year. Truly, like imagine a man with big strong arms trying to get in here. Anybody want to try? Let's go. Oh, you want to see what I'm doing? Oh yeah, you want to see what I'm doing, right? We'll look through the peek hole. I'm just putting a freaking bolt in there somewhere. It is the wild, wild west with this current situation. I cannot believe this shit. Terrible design. Those are the 2 bolts that hold this in. I'm like afraid to test it because it's so fussy. I'm afraid. I'm just gonna put it all back together and then we're just gonna test it out together, okay? And if it doesn't work, then hoorah, we all had a good time. I'm taking the key out. And I'm gonna put it all back together. Worst comes to worst, I have to get into my passenger side door and everybody at Hot Yoga is gonna be like, haha, you're getting in their passenger side door. Next. The guy who bought my boat is coming back to bring back the trailer plates on the straps. Man, look at this. This just needs to go where it needs to go home. Should I test it, like, before I put the panel on? I mean, I don't know what I would do if it didn't work. I mean, maybe I will. Yeah, I think I will because, like, if it doesn't work, then I'll have to take it somewhere and have some other poor soul do it. So, like, let's just test it out now, okay? Yep. What do you know? It's locked. This is the moment of truth. I'm shitting bricks. No, I didn't fix it. It's unattached again. It fell off again. Okay, take it apart. Try and change. Want to see something beautiful? Fall time in Southern Ontario. Just like, I'm kind of just winging it here. Okay, get the freaking scope up. See, it flew off. Every time it flies off. Somebody sent me a picture of this clip that's supposed to go on there and hold the rod in place. I'm like, yeah, I figured. So I came up with my own solution because there's no way I'm getting the factory clip back on there even if I order one. It's probably laying in the bottom of the door somewhere. I went to Canadian Tire and got these clips. Like, they have all different size holes in them, so I figure if I slip that on, if I can slip that on, I don't know if that's gonna happen. So I got, some of you are gonna say that's sacrilege. I don't care. Okay, I got some JB Weld or whatever this brand is, steel weld, 2-part epoxy, metal epoxy. So I'm going to mix some of that up. This is the plan, at least. Put it on the end of a Q-tip and carefully dab a gob of it on the other side of this so that it stays on, and then hopefully it'll freaking never fall off again. That's the plan, at least. Let's just get it. I didn't really show yesterday, but like, this is where my arm has to go, in here. And the reason why it's so tight is because the window track. I'm not taking apart the window track and all the rest of the rods. I'm not doing it. I'm just shoving my arm in here with the scope and I'm getting her done. there's absolutely no way that I'm getting that clip on. I just had to put the rod back in that hole. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. So, basically at this point, okay, so I went in there and I tried to get the clip on. And then I went in there with a Q-tip with JB Weld, and it was like, no, that is not happening. Like, it is so tight in there. Then I watched some other videos on how it all works. Like, if I were to take the door handle out, it looks like an absolute nightmare. It does not look like I'd be any further ahead. I think I'd just have to figure out how to get the clip on again. Basically, I'm going to let the dust settle, walk away from it, clean up this huge disastrous mess, and I have basically 3 options. Live with it, keep living with it. I'm not really fond of that option. Live with it for a little while and decide, like, read the comments and see what you guys say I should do. I'm just gonna let sleeping dogs lie for now, or I bring it to a shop. That's looking like the best option. I'm just gonna live with it for a little while. I'm not gonna put the door panel back on. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna see what you guys say. At least I know what the problem is. Like, at least it's not some mystery. Click the link tree to see what else I've got going on. I've got poster sales happening. 100% of the proceeds go to a women's shelter. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks for watching.